Hello, I'm John Geib. I'm a vegetable specialist with the Big Country Master Gardener Association. Welcome back to our series of videos talking about what we need to be doing in our vegetable gardens for the following month. Well, winter came early this year. While most people think of winter as a time to be bundled up by the fire relaxing, gardeners in West Texas understand that winter can be one of our busier times. We are in the time of intermittent hard freezes of midwinter, intermixed with beautiful spring days like we have today. So what should we be doing in the month of February in our vegetable garden? Well, unless you've been very diligent and very lucky, all of your plants have died in all the freezes that we had during January. If you still have plants that are alive, keep an eye out on the weather forecast. Our temperatures can fluctuate easily between 20 and 70 degrees, sometimes on the same day, and this can really put a big stress on our gardens. Any citrus plants that you have will need to be protected during all the frosts and freezes for the rest of the season. This usually means bringing them inside during the cold nights and taking them back out in the morning after the temperatures are above freezing. If it is only going to be a light frost that is expected and the plant is small, you may be able to get by with just covering them with a frost cloth or a blanket to keep them safe for the evening. Any crops that you have that are still alive will need to be tended to. This will include watering as usual. Any cool weather plants that are ready to be harvested can be harvested at your leisure. If you need to replace any of your plants lost due to weather, you can add a few transplants to your beds. You'll need to do these plants as transplants, as seeds will not germinate very well right now due to the cold weather. You'll need to start these seeds indoors, as most of the garden centers do not have any stock currently on hand. For those of you tomato and pepper lovers, I usually recommend getting your tomatoes and peppers started indoors in late December or early January, if you have a setup that will allow you to grow them properly until early spring. If you have not got these started yet, now is the time to get busy and get them started. Please refer to our video on indoor seed starting from our library presentation playlist for more information. Plants that can be started in February are beets, broccoli, cabbage, carrots, cauliflower, kale, lettuce, peas, radishes, spinach, and turnips. Remember that any transplants that you do have will need to be hardened off for the cool weather that we are experiencing in the evenings. The other three big crops for this month are asparagus, onions, and potatoes. Asparagus crowns should be planted in mid to late February. Onion sets can be planted now in February on in through March. Sets are already in all of the major garden centers. It is also time to show your significant other some love. And what better way to show them some love than to plant them some potatoes? Valentine's Day is the time to plant potatoes in our area. Continue your project work for the winter. The cool weather of winter makes for a good time to continue working on the garden projects that were put off due to summer's heat. Some of these projects can be starting on building a new garden bed, building structures like arbors or pergolas, or installing an irrigation system to help you water your garden for the new year. Remember, if you're using integrated pest management practices as we recommend, a lot of the garden cleanup will wait until late February or early March. Leaving the garden messy will allow bugs to overwinter in your garden. While this means that the pests will survive the winter, it also means the predators for those pests will survive too, and they will be ready and waiting for the pests to arrive in spring when the weather starts to warm up, so they can go ahead and munch on those pests and take care of them for you. Well, that is all for today. Thank you for watching this video. If you've learned something, please like the video. If you found our videos helpful, please subscribe and hit the notification bell to be alerted when new videos come out. We will be putting out a new What to Do in Your Garden Next Month video every month during roughly the last week of the month. Thank you all for watching, and as always, keep gardening.